Good evening. My name is Malachi Robinson. My topic is geology, and it's time for you to find out what is the real McCoy. We all know some of carbon's basic creations, such as coal and graphite, but now it's time to get more in depth. Carbon, the most important building block to life. Carbon. Where to start? From the rings and streamers of steroids and proteins to the very carbon dioxide that we breathe out. Carbon is the most important element. The most important is for today. When carbon forms in this crystal structure, it is called diamond. Diamond is, as most people know, one of the hardest, priciest substances around. But diamond has been called much more than this. Diamond has been called indestructible, amazingly beautiful, and amazingly rare. But the truth is, most of these assumptions created by the De Beers Diamond Company are not correct. First of all, when heated to high temperatures, diamond simply evaporates into carbon dioxide, something so useless we breathe it out. Second, when it comes to appearance, diamond may seem beautiful, but it's even hard for experts to tell it apart from cubic zirconia. And thirdly, when it comes to rarity, diamond is not that rare in economic sense because the supply far exceeds the demand, which means it should only be worth about a tenth of what it is now. Actually, a form of cubic zirconia found in nature is more rare than diamond. You may not believe this, but scientists discovered a star in space made of 6 billion trillion carats of diamond. Now, for the next chapter in our adventure, diamond versus cubic zirconia. Cubic zirconia is avidly used as an artificial version of diamond, but they are actually very similar. First of all, when it comes to the hardness scale, diamond is a 10, while cubic zirconia is an 8.5, meaning they are very similar in hardness. Second, when it comes to appearance, as I said earlier, it's even hard for experts to tell them apart, which means they are very similar in appearance. Third, when it comes to weight, diamond in 6.5 carat size, diamond weighs 1.03 pounds, while cubic zirconia weighs 1.75 pounds, meaning there is a big weight difference, and it may be one of the ways you may be able to tell the difference between the two. Now, time to talk about what you are probably thinking about right now, price. When it comes to price, there is a huge difference. For example, a 1 carat yellow diamond that has been cut and polished would be $20,000, while a piece of cubic zirconia of the same size and color would only be $20. So unless you're really trying to impress your wife or something, I would, at first, stick to cubic zirconia. Now, it's time to talk about a recent discovery. There has recently been a discovery with the element carbon. When you combine it with boron and nitride and compress it into crystals, they make crystals nearly as hard as diamonds. These crystals we still have a lot to learn about, yet you can already purchase them in jewelry and products online. It's amazing how fast this world will market something. These crystals might actually be harder than diamonds, of course, under certain conditions and certain technical definitions of hard. Now, let's review what we learned about today. We learned about carbon, diamond versus cubic zirconia, and finally, diamond versus cubic boron nitride crystals. Now you know some of the hardest substances known to man. But so far, diamond is the hardest natural substance known to man. So far, diamond is the real McCoy. So the next time someone sells you something they call diamond, think back to this presentation to try to tell if it is the real McCoy.